Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I am doing all the books that I read in November. All the books I read in October and rating them and telling you about them, so let's get started. Okay, so if you saw my last video you'll know that my favourite book of the month was Living the Hugger Lifestyle by Oscar Nielsen. I gave it 5 stars. It's well written, it's informative, easy to read, quite interesting and exciting because like they give you ideas on how you can do it for each season. Then they also give you ideas on recipes as well, so you could try out like certain recipes if you wanted to. But what I really liked was the 15-day challenge at the end of the book, as well as the seasons, because like you think Hugger, you think autumn, winter, but you can actually do it all year round, so I really liked that. And they give you tips on what you can do like all year round for each season. So I did like that. I also like the 15-day challenge. They're simple, easy steps to do, and you could really do them all in one day, but it's a 15-day challenge and I've decided to do it. So I'll let you know how I get on. But yeah, no, I really enjoyed this book. If you like learning about Hugger, then I definitely recommend you check it out. I will leave a link down below for all the books. But yeah, check that one out. Okay, so the other books that I'm going to mention are Pride and Prejudice variations. So if you don't like Pride and Prejudice, or you don't like the variations, this video is not for you. Okay, so the books that I read were The Kidnapping of Elizabeth Bennet by Jennifer Kay. I actually really like Jennifer Kay. And The Kidnapping of Elizabeth Bennet is basically the title. She gets kidnapped, and Darcy finds out and tries to help the family look for her. He's the one who rescues her, and then he's willing to marry her, but then he's also not willing to marry her because he doesn't want her to feel obliged like to marry him, and like if she's not going to be happy with him, don't marry him. But it's a really nice book. I'm not selling it at all. But I gave it 4 stars, so yeah, it was a good book. This book, next book, wasn't as great. It was In League with Mr. Darcy by Laura Hyle. It was okay. The writing was okay. The story was okay. Basically, it was a nice little book. Darcy gets caught up in a scheme with Bingley because this guy wants to marry Caroline, but Bingley doesn't think he's good enough, and then so they ask for help when another person arrives to get oh yeah, Darcy's cousin arrives, but not Fitzwilliam. It's a cousin on his father's side, not his mother's side. And then it was like, you could be perfect for Caroline, let's get help. Jane's too nice or something, let's get Elizabeth to do it. So Elizabeth ends up helping, and then it doesn't work out anyway. I don't know, it was a really, I'm not selling it, I don't sell books well at all, do I? But yeah, 3 stars. I can't know. Okay. The other book that I read was Pride Before a Fall by Mary Smythe or Smith, I'm not sure. I gave it 4 stars. It was a good book. I've read some of Mary's other books and I really like it. So basically what happens is Darcy's out on a ride when Elizabeth and Jane are still at Netherfield, and he falls off his horse. Elizabeth comes running, he sees her and proposes before he loses consciousness because of the fall, but he did it in front of witnesses, like Bingley was there, Jane was there, Caroline was there, but Caroline had passed out from the shock of him falling or something, I don't know. And basically it's about them, whether or not they will get married, because he did propose in front of people, but then will he remember proposing when he wakes up? Will she accept him? Like, will he actually propose again when he wakes up? It's a good book. I give it 4 stars. I really don't sell books. I just don't want to give too much away as well. That's the problem. Right, it's called Lift Your Vibe by Richie Norton. It's really good. I gave it 4 stars. Basically, it's about how you can like improve your day by doing like these little things, and you can do it. He splits it up. He splits it up into like time you have. So if you only have a minute, there's things you can do that only take a minute. If you have 5 minutes, he does things you can do in 5 minutes and 15 and 30. And then, so it's like, if you only have a minute and you want to do gratitude, just say it out loud what you're grateful for. If you have 5 minutes, he's like, well, write it down in your journal what you're grateful for. If you have half an hour, it's like, really go for your journal and just like write pages. But it's not just that. He mentions like activities to like get your vibe going. So it's like, move your body, do these exercises, do these stretches. If you only have a minute, do these stretches. If you have 5 minutes, do these stretches. And it's really good because everyone's like, oh, I don't have time for that. But if you have a minute, you can do it. And if you have 5 minutes, you can do it. And then if you do like every 5 minutes one, then it's like probably adds up to like half an hour. So then you've got like half an hour where you've done something to like really help yourself go. And then he's got, so he does pictures of the stretches. He explains the stretches. He has some recipes in there as well, like healthy recipes. And it was just a really good book. Can't recommend it enough. And yeah, 4 stars. It was really good. Recommend it. Read it. That is all for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me. Let me know what you read in October. I'd really love to hear from you. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.